Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have long been symbols of inspiration, love, and fortitude. Their partnership has been admired for their unwavering loyalty to one another as well as their popularity on television and public awareness. Mark, a well-respected actor, and Kelly, a well-liked television anchor, appeared to be the ideal pair, bound to live happy, stable lives together. However, life has abruptly taken a terrible and horrifying turn behind the glitz of magazine covers and morning talk shows. After months of conjecture on Mark Consuelos' health, reports surfaced that he had been undergoing medical testing. Supporters took note of his trimmer build, his obvious weariness when performing, and rumors that he frequently visited a private clinic intensified. Devastating outcomes have now rocked the Consuelo Ripa family to its foundation. Even more tragic is the fact that Kelly was sent to the intensive care unit ICU after being overwhelmed by the prognosis, leaving fans and loved ones in complete disbelief. Sources close to the family said that Mark's test results verified the existence of a serious ailment. For Kelly, the situation went beyond a simple medical one. An emotional breakdown occurred. She had supported her spouse through the highs and lows of life for decades. However, it was unbearable to learn that the man she had created her entire world around was fighting for his life. According to those closest to the couple, Kelly struggled to cope with the news. She needed immediate care in the intensive care unit when her breakdown turned into a medical emergency of her own. She was reported by witnesses as being clearly disturbed, sobbing hysterically, and holding Mark's medical file tightly, as if letting go would imply conceding defeat. The world was shocked to see Kelly Ripa, the funny, self-assured, and constantly smiling television personality, being carried into a hospital while crying. Kelly has been the picture of strength and vitality for years, juggling her hard job with her love for her family. But even she was overcome by the harshness of fate during this time of personal tragedy. Her collapse was devastating to anyone who witnessed her in those unfiltered moments. Her body quivers with the weight of fear, and her face is stricken with tears. Kelly's suffering was a reflection of her love for Mark as well as the horror of receiving a diagnosis. Mark Consuelos himself, however, continues to live in a precarious silence. Mark, who is well known for his charm, wit, and unwavering enthusiasm, has decided to keep a large portion of this conflict confidential. According to friends, he is committed to remaining strong for Kelly and their kids, Waken, Michael, and Lola. Despite his physical weakness, he is focused on keeping his family safe. For Mark, the struggle is much more than just surviving. It's about keeping the people he cares about the most safe. A sight full of unadulterated humanity was recounted by witnesses at the private clinic. As doctors kept a close eye on Kelly's health in the intensive care unit, her family members hurried to her side to give consolation. Mark demonstrated the steadfast bond that has characterized their marriage for almost 30 years when he insisted on staying close to her despite his own frail state. It has shocked Hollywood and beyond to see Mark and Kelly, two people who are frequently portrayed as having strength, humor, and vigor, reduced to such weakness. Social media has been inundated with love, prayers, and steadfast support from fans all around the world. Globally, hashtags urging courage and hope for the pair have gone viral, bringing millions of people together in solidarity. Kelly blames herself, according to those close to her, for not seeing earlier how serious Mark's illness was, even though there was nothing she could have done. They think that years of intense love, dread, and emotional strain culminated in one intolerable moment, which caused her breakdown. We are reminded of something universal by this story. No matter how prosperous, well-liked, or unstoppable we may seem, life has a way of putting us to the test on the inside. This is the test for Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. Their narrative has nothing to do with headlines, red carpets, or ratings. It is about the fragility of life that binds us all together, love in the face of fear, and bravery in the face of heartbreak. The entire world hopes, prays, and waits for them to get better. And despite everything, even throughout the darkest moments, their love endures. Don't miss this developing story's next installment. To keep up with Mark and Kelly's fight and other touching tales from around the globe, subscribe now and turn on the notification bell. Tell us in the comments what encouraging and uplifting message you would like to convey to Mark and Kelly at this time. You don't realize how important your words are. In a shocking and deeply emotional turn of events, Kelly Ripa was rushed to the ICU after receiving devastating news about her husband, Mark Consuelos. The couple, known for their strength and unity over the years, has been hit with an unimaginable blow after Mark's cancer results were revealed, leading to a sudden and alarming medical emergency for Kelly. The heartbreaking news has sent waves of concern through their family, friends, and fans, with many offering their support during this incredibly challenging time. The emotional roller coaster. Mark's health and the results. Mark Consuelos, beloved for his roles in All My Children and Riverdale, has always been a picture of health and vitality. But, like many families, they were thrown into a whirlwind of uncertainty when Mark began experiencing health issues. After undergoing a series of tests, the couple anxiously awaited the results. Unfortunately, the news was not what they had hoped for. Mark was diagnosed with cancer, a devastating blow that shook both him and Kelly to their core. Kelly Ripa, who has always been a pillar of strength for her family and her fans, was visibly shaken by the news. In a private moment, she shared her pain and fear, expressing her deep concern for Mark's future. However, the emotional toll of the news took an unexpected turn. As she processed the heartbreaking results and tried to support her husband, Kelly found herself overwhelmed with the stress and anxiety of the situation. The emotional weight became too much for Kelly to bear, leading to a sudden medical emergency. Reports revealed that Kelly was rushed to the ICU due to severe stress-induced symptoms, including high blood pressure and panic attacks. Her fans and loved ones were left in shock, as Kelly's emotional reaction to the news about Mark's cancer diagnosis was more intense than anyone had anticipated. A fragile moment. Kelly's health crisis. Kelly, who is known for her vibrant personality and unwavering strength, has always been open about the challenges she faces, both personally and professionally. But this was something entirely different. The gravity of Mark's cancer diagnosis and the uncertainty of what lies ahead for him took a toll on Kelly's physical health in a way no one could have predicted. Sources close to the couple confirmed that Kelly's ICU stay was short, but the emotional strain she was under was intense. As she processed the situation, Kelly experienced heightened anxiety and panic, which led to her being admitted for immediate care. Her team and family rallied around her, offering support as she received treatment. Fortunately, Kelly is now recovering, but the situation served as a stark reminder of how deeply health scares, particularly cancer diagnoses, can affect the loved ones of those diagnosed. Mark Consuelos, a fighter, with Kelly by his side. Mark, ever the fighter, has shown immense strength since receiving his cancer diagnosis. As a devoted husband and father, he has remained positive and determined to face his battle head-on. While Kelly has been overwhelmed with emotions, Mark has leaned on his wife and family for support as they navigate this difficult journey together. Kelly's quick recovery after her ICU stay speaks to her resilience, and she has since returned to her role as the host of Live with Kelly and Ryan. In her first public appearance after the health scare, Kelly shared an emotional message with her fans, expressing gratitude for the outpouring of support and well wishes she had received. "It's been a tough time for our family, but we're taking it day by day," Kelly said, visibly moved. "Mark is strong, and we're both doing everything we can to stay positive." Mark, who has always been the rock for Kelly, has also spoken out about the love and support they've received from their fans. "We're so grateful for the messages and prayers," Mark said in a recent social media post. "This is a tough battle, but we're not alone in this. We have each other, and we have all of you." The outpouring of love and support. As the news of Mark's cancer diagnosis and Kelly's health scare spread, the couple received an overwhelming outpouring of love from their friends, family, and fans. Social media was flooded with messages of support, with many expressing their admiration for Kelly and Mark's strength in the face of such an uncertain future. Celebrities from across the entertainment industry reached out to offer their condolences and support. Ryan Seacrest, Kelly's co-host, expressed his concern, sharing that the entire Live family is standing by Kelly and Mark during this difficult time. "We're all here for Kelly and Mark," Ryan said during a recent show. "It's a hard time, But they're not alone in this. We're a family. The couple's close friends have also shown their unwavering support, reaching out to offer help and comfort. Kelly and Mark are two of the kindest, most generous people I know, said Riverdale star Cole Sprouse. I know this is a tough time, but they'll get through it together, with love and strength.